Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. It's Melinda Jacobs, certified hypnotherapist and a trauma specialist. And I consider myself the emotional, the healing outfitter. I'm the one that's going to help gear you up as you journey into healing yourself and all that wonderfulness that's sitting here waiting for you to meet you. So I've had this pretty amazing experience over the last number of weeks. I have talked about some forgiveness practices. My favorite statement lately has been, I forgive myself for the habits and traits that I picked up while enduring abuse, trauma, neglect, grief, whatever it was you were enduring. And it's been such a powerful practice for me to really forgive myself for those things. And the emphasis is that I picked up. And every time I say it, I forgive myself for the habits and traits that I picked up while enduring abuse, trauma, neglect, or grief, is to remind myself to bring it to my conscious awareness that if I picked it up, I can put it down. Now, here's what's come out of that practice, which has been so amazing, is I now realize that I am not what I do. I am not the habits that I have picked up over time. So, for example, I work with the Gabriel method quite often. I work with a lot of people with body issues, eating issues, emotional obesity, and I too in my lifetime have really struggled from time to time in my adulthood with an eating disorder. And for the most part, I'm out of those behaviors, but time and time again, stress comes up, and that thing that I picked up back in the day when I was enduring trauma, abuse, neglect, and grief, it's a tool. So I know this is going to go against most 12-step programs. And it's kind of a bold thing for me to come out and say, but I'm going to say it anyways because I truly believe it in my being. Let me just say this. I think 12-step programs are amazing, and I too have received quite a lot of support and benefit and learning and education from Al-Anon. I've learned amazing practices of setting boundaries and taking care of myself and how not to be an enabler because I was so good at it. But what I picked up was a habit of numbing my feelings through binging and purging. I am no longer considering myself someone with an eating disorder. I am not a bulimorexic. I used to say that all the time. I'm a bulimorexic and I've had these issues. And it's like, no, I'm not. I am is the complete statement. That's it. I picked up a habit. I picked up a way of managing stress. I picked up an addiction. Yes, that is true, but I am an alcoholic. I am a compulsive eater. I am an emotional eater. No, you're not. The I amness that you are is your pure essence. It is that God spirit moving through you. It is the perfection of who you are. It is the potential of the creation of universe moving through you, as you, around you, and for you. All these things that you've picked up, you are not them. You are not your habits. You are not your behaviors. And it has been this enormous, relieving, expanding experience to let go of this identity of I am my dysfunction. I am my habits. It's no longer true for me. I still believe in 12 steps. And I know that there's a little bit of a, but I am an alcoholic. Well, as long as you need to identify with that, as long as it serves you so that you can get to your next step of healing, great, hold on to that. And I too needed to hold on to it because it got me to this level. And now that I'm here, now that I'm at this place of, no, I am not that. I am not my habits. I am not my addictions. I am pure potential. It has elevated me in such a way that I see things differently, I experience things differently, and I'm moving forward. So I want to invite you, what is it within you that you've identified with as an I am statement. I am depressed. I am sad. I am broke. I am unlovable. What is it? And are you ready to put it down? Because it's something you picked up. You picked it up so that you could survive. You picked it up to get through chaos. You picked it up for a reason. And maybe you're ready to put it down. And if you are, please reach out. I would so love to help you on that part of your journey, because I've been doing some heavy lifting, picking up some really old habits and behaviors and letting them down, putting them down. I don't have to pick them up again. And in that process of forgiveness, I can know my deeper truth. And I can know your truth for you too. So if you're interested in some support, my website is quantum-therapeutics.com. My name is Melinda Jacobs. If this video speaks to you or speaks to someone you know, please send it along. I would be thrilled to support you or your loved ones as you heal yourselves, heal out of this old dysfunction, come to know your deepest truth, which is your brightest expression of who you are.